I worked at AFTV, I got Robbie with me. We just won the North London derby 2-1 at the Emirates. It feels, how's it feel?
I want everybody just to repeat after me. Losing sauce. One more again. Say it again there. Losing sauce. One more time. Losing sauce. Hey, expressions, yeah? Expressions. You see you? Let me tell you something, I'm coming for you, bro. This guy, last night we did a live, he's running up his mouth.
Big time.
Running up his mouth about Spurs, yeah?
Watch that live.
Then near the end of the show, they said, what's your prediction? He said, 2-2. I said, hold on, I can't wait. Hold on a minute. And you've been running up your mouth telling about your team. As a matter of fact, he spent most of the time cussing my team. That's what Spurs fans do. They spend most of their time cussing Arsenal. Let me just rewind back. Remember last year, yeah? The title. They were more concerned about losing against City. That's right. Remember, we need to lose against City because we need to stop you. Well,
Son had that chance.
You could stop us tonight. And the first time we played, you've had 2 chances this season to stop Arsenal. Why don't you do it for yourself? Why are you relying on Manchester City? Why are you supporting Liverpool? You're not Liverpool supporters. You don't even, didn't you hear what Sol Campbell said? Why are you wearing red? You want Liverpool now? Yeah? Why don't you do it for yourself? The last 4 times we played you, we've beaten you. We came to your place earlier on in the season and beat you. When you had all your players, before you make all the excuses. And you come here tonight and you lost again. And as I said earlier, I don't want to hear nothing about no injuries either, right? Because I remember we went to their place a few seasons ago. We had hell of injuries, man. Remember Rob Holding, all that to play, no Saliba, all these men missing.
Yeah, Eddie played
they had a full team with Harry Kane, they beat us. Did any of them talk about injuries after the game? Plus, we've got injuries. We got injuries to more key players than them. Which player is missing out of Tottenham's teams as good as Saka?
No one.
None.
Saka's out. Jesus is out. Ben White is out. Tomiyasu is out. Yeah? 1 year is out. Look how many players I don't want to hear nothing, bro.
A lot of their back line and goalkeeper.
Yeah, right, back line's missing. Where's our front line? We got back line and front line missing. Bro, I don't want to hear no excuses. Spurs got slapped up again. They got slapped up again at the Emirates Stadium. Anytime you come here,
Is 2-1 slapping up?
brother. Yo, they are lucky tonight. We should have
slapped them.
If we'd have took our chances tonight, that would have been like 5-6. That would have been an embarrassment tonight.
Fair.
Right? That would have been an embarrassment tonight. But yo, bro, I told this guy, we ain't Tamworth, bro. You know what I mean? And big up Tamworth, yeah, because Tamworth took these man 90 minutes. When their man, they come in here having a go at us, laughing at Arsenal because we lost to Man United, right? Who's better, Man United or Tamworth?
But they can argue.
My
Spurs are still in the
son's
cup,
team
though.
went to Tamworth the same day, beat them 5-0.
Still in the cup.
Huh?
Still in the cup.
They're still in the cup for how long?
That's the real
Listen, Tottenham ain't winning nothing this season, right? Big Ange, you came here, you were spanked, right? 11 defeats.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Right, I'm concentrating on them right now. 11 defeats this season. We got fans, they're cussing us and laughing at our fans, right? Saying, oh, you lot are losing it. But you know what? Our standards are high. We've lost 2 games in the league. 2. We haven't lost a game at home in the league, right? And fans are upset. That's the standard here. You've lost 11 games. Stop concentrating, Abbey, expressions, all you Tottenham fans, Fuad, all of it. Stop concentrating on Arsenal and concentrate on the mess that is Tottenham Hotspur right now. You built, like Sol Campbell said when we did that interview, you built a new stadium, you built a new training ground, and nothing's changed. You're still shit. Yeah?
I'll give you that one.
Brother, Tottenham! See? That's all right. Trust me. Brother, let me tell you something. This week, Friday, I'm coming for you, expressions. I don't care what no one... Listen, this game, Yardman was saying earlier, it's only top. This game means a lot to me.
Yeah, facts.
When we play the North London derby, as I said, that's the first game I look for when the year starts. The North London derby. North London is red. You tell them. That's the first game I look for is the North London derby. Second game, when we play United. Yeah? Right? We've done the business today. We should have won by more. We should have been more clinical in the game. We know the problems we've been having up front, but I did like the way we played today. I thought when they scored, I was like, it was a big shock in the place because like we're playing good. Yeah. We're actually playing good. But let's also give the team and the manager a lot of credit, because if you people come on a lot of times and they talk about fight, heart, teams wanting it more than us, which I don't always agree with, but it's their opinion. But nobody can question the heart of those players today. They played extra time and went to penalties against Manchester United. Not, no disrespect to Tamworth, not Tamworth, right, where Tottenham were able to literally leave out nearly all their team. All those players that you saw playing there, they've literally played all that time, right? And then they come a really intense game like this, right? You go 1-0 down, you know the pressure that's coming. You know the pressure that's coming if you lose this game. Yeah. They showed a lot of bottle, a lot of heart, and I think it was exemplified by Gabriel.
Oh, Magalhaes.
What? I mean, this guy is a leader of the, a real leader. He stood up today. He stood up big time, right? And I thought he was absolutely, him and Saliba today were immense. Mars Lewis-Skelly.
Can we just quickly? Can we talk about him? Just talk about him a little bit, Mars, because Gabriel will he'll get all the flowers. He got man of the match by TNT and all that. And I'm sure many people spoke about it. But Mars Lewis-Skelly,
what a kid!
Even when Yuri was coming through, there was so much noise around him because maybe I suppose it's a flashier position. I think people look for that, score goals. But Lewis-Skelly coming that age, 17, 18 years old, North London derby. Listen, talk on it a little bit about how much pressure he was under today.
What a performance by him today. The guy's keeping out, right? The guy's keeping out players out of the team, experienced players, right? Even with the injury to Calafiori, he's still keeping out, Zinchenko. He's keeping out Kieran Tierney. These are experienced, but he's been playing excellently for us. Remember, he's only just come. Yeah. And the strength he's got on the ball, you're coming up against your Kulazeskis and, these are good players, right? And his strength, confidence on the ball, the way he distributes the ball, the way he's so fearless in a game is exceptional. I don't know what they're doing down there at Hayland, right? But that academy, they are producing some really top players. Really, really top players. Whether they come through into the full Arsenal team or whether they go and play elsewhere, they're all top players. Yeah, Amari Hutchinson the other day. There's many of them. There's a lot of them. Right, so, even Daniel Marlin, you've seen getting signed now by Villa, he's come through the Arsenal Academy. They've got a great academy there. And Mars Lewis-Skelly, I'm so happy for that kid. Listen, when you get your chance, right, sometimes it's unexpected. Nobody would have expected that amount of injuries in that position. Tottenham, injuries, yeah? And he's come in and he's stepped up. You hear anybody moaning about injuries and thing and that? No. Mars Lewis-Skelly, he's not even first, second, he's probably about fourth, fifth choice.
Yeah. He's a midfielder.
Huh? And he's made himself first choice. Yeah. But he's probably like a fifth choice.
It's like how we did it with Ainsley.
Right?
Yeah, it's good. Let me ask.
Is anybody chatting about injury like Tottenham? They just sit there and moan about it.
Let me ask you this, because I don't like the narrative that it's only Tottenham and it's because if we lost this game, the energy he'd be devastated.
Exactly. Listen, I had a bit of an argument earlier on with Yardman, right? Because no shock, because I think he's, and listen, me, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I feel it's a little disrespectful to just say it's only Tottenham. It's a North London derby, and we saw Tottenham. They played the other day. They beat Liverpool.
Yeah.
They beat Liverpool, right? They went to City. They put 4 past Liverpool, City. Everybody knows with Tottenham, even though they're a bit of a basket case when it comes to a football club. On their day, as an attacking force, we've seen them this season. They can score goals. They're a dangerous team. Son, he scored a good goal today. He's a dangerous player. Kulusevski. Even though I don't like Tottenham, you've got to respect that they have some very good players, right? Especially in the attacking sense, right? So. This it's a North London derby, and that every one of those players in the Tottenham team and their fans are saying, boy, you know what, even a draw would be a great result here because, we've lost a lot of games, plus that stops Arsenal. But it goes back to what I said. They had an opportunity to do the stopping today without having to rely on City and rely on Liverpool and rely on all these teams that they're going to be wearing shirts of towards the end of the season. and they couldn't do it.
Yeah,
They've had it two chances
yeah.
this season. They ain't been able to do it.
It's
London is red.
Do you find it interesting that you're right? Because when we
Big up Sol Campbell, man.
when we lost, it's a good week. I mean, for
Big
Arsenal
up Sol
fans,
Campbell.
that advert is brilliant.
The interview that he did on our channel was brilliant.
Look at the players. Look what.
Yeah, he said it. He goes, I wanted to win.
Yeah. Look at the team.
How you going to cuss off Tottenham fans? You hear what the man said?
I want to win. Look at the team.
I wanted to win. Right? And the advert was brilliant. Big up.
Don't you find it?
And for some of them Tottenham fans have been losing their shit. It's a bit of fun. He's having a bit of fun. You know what I mean? Just relax, man. Chill.
Let me ask you this quickly as well, because we're going to get onto that. We're going to get onto that. Just quickly, and we'll talk about that, because Yardman's going to, on that game, you have a good interview depending on what happens against Aston Villa. But before we get to that, you mentioned about everyone seems to pile in when Arsenal are looking like they're failing. Newcastle, I saw other fans, United, Chelsea, laughing. Obviously, we went out of the cup to Man United. I saw Spurs fans getting up excited. I'm thinking, where are all, what's going on?
But then when they got the chance to do it, you know, some of these guys, they'll have the chance to come there and do it themselves. Yeah, they ain't Newcastle fans. They'll speak with Geordie accents. Come here and do it yourself, and they ain't done it. You know what I mean? So, and I knew, you know, listen, even though tonight, the only thing I'd say, I wanted to see more goals from Arsenal, because we created so much. We played very well in a creative sense. We still need that. We still need to go into the market, Cecil. We still need to go into the market, right? Because honestly, if we converted the chances we had, we'd be absolutely killing off a lot of teams. We probably would be we'd be nearer to Liverpool.
Yeah.
But it's still on.
Let's just end with by asking you your aspirations. It feels like Arsenal is still Liverpool. You know, it's 4. You know what? It actually looks more favourable, but I'm getting into that mindset of you want to believe too much.
They've got a game in hand.
They've got a game in hand. Villa next, which, if I'm honest, at North London Derby, you never know how it's going to go, but Villa are a good side.
Villa are a up and down side, though. Everybody keeps. I mean, my man over there talking about villains. They're all right. They're not. They're a good side. They've got some very good players, right? But they're up and down sides. You know what I mean? They got spanked the other day by Spurs.
This is what I was just asking you. Do you think we're going to get this? Do you think we're going to get the same mentality? Sorry, thank you. Do you think the mentality our players squeezed out of themselves because they know they're in front of us? Forget what the manager said. Forget whether he got out his way for a game. Do you think and expect us to get 80% of the mentality we got today to get the win against the villains again when we're here?
I do. I think. Listen. I think the problem at the moment with Arsenal, is we're not bearing our chances. It's not about. I don't really think it's about mentality. I don't really think it's about heart. I think we're not putting the chance. If we'd have put our chance, listen. Let's break it down. Yeah, Manchester United on the weekend. Yeah, we're all pissed off with the defeat because it's Manchester United. We're out of the FA Cup in the 3rd round. But let's be real. What did they do? They were clinical. We weren't. They had almost like the one chance, they put that away. They came here, they were low blocked for the game, and we should have broken them down. We should have won that game in 90 minutes, and we didn't put away our chances. The game against Newcastle was a similar type of thing. We didn't put away our chances. Where I do feel, I want to see Arsenal, what I want to see Mikel Arteta, and I think they said Josh Kroenke was there today.
He was there, yeah.
Go into this market. There is still a chance to win this league. There are still things to play for, but we can see with what we've got at the moment, without Saka, without some key players. I think we've been missing Ben White as well. He's overlapping runs and stuff like that. We're missing. Go and get 2 attacking players, 1 a striker and 1 wide player. The plans that Arsenal have, and I know they're well-laid plans for the summer, you need to bring those forward, because what's the point in saying the summer? Because then you're talking about next season. We still got a lot to play for this season. We're 4 points off Liverpool. They got a game in hand, right? That can quickly, if we get on a little roll, that can quickly evaporate. We're still in the Champions League, right? But we've got no chance of winning the Champions League with the team we've got. But go and strengthen it. Go and give ourselves a chance. No one's saying we're going to win all these things, But go and give yourself the best possible chance now. We're close in these things.
Yeah.
We're not. It's not like we're a mile. I would understand it if we're miles off You know, we're in Tottenham's position now. There's no point in going out and saying, right, I'm going to buy a player for £100 million. It's not too late. It's not too late. Mate, they should have bought. Listen, wait a minute. They should have bought. They should have bought a striker. Wait. They should have bought a striker in the summer, but it's not too late. They're full.
Okay. 2 seconds.
Right,
Mr. Transfer Daily, give me one name after you've done that.
I'm going to say it just as
You've
last.
asked everyone.
Right, Arsenal. This is literally a mirror of last season where we are now. Right, That's why you don't make the same mistake
I think it was
twice.
5 points behind Liverpool. We were 4 now.
Last season, we had a poor Christmas. We got beaten by Fulham. We got beaten by West Ham. Everyone was cussing. We were on a downers, right? Right? Fulham, we lost to, and we lost to West Ham here. Remember? And everyone was in a. We went to FA Cup against Liverpool, right? We lost to Liverpool. Everyone was like, "Yeah, season done. Why? Let's go home." Blah blah blah.
Dubai.
They went on. Yeah, they went to Dubai and they come back and they went on an unbelievable run. Do the same this year, but instead of the Dubai thing, go and refresh up the team. You can still go and get a striker. Bring forward. Go and get it. Go and get it. You know what I mean? I don't want. To me, you're being too defeatist, right? Go. To me. Listen.
We'll bring on.
Wait a minute. You can say. You can. One second.
We didn't 5-1. I said we need a striker.
1 second.
And you were like, no,
No.
you're being negative.
No.
You was like
Listen,
that,
bro.
man.
I've said we've needed a striker since the summer. You can see how Arsenal play. You can see how Arsenal play. We create a lot of chances.
We've
But
not signed
what?
a striker since Aubameyang.
Yeah, so then why
Gabriel
don't-
Jesus ain't a
All right,
striker. And he's experimenting with Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is a joke thing when it comes to up front. Stop these fucking songs. This fan base needs to stop. All this 65 million down the drain. Of course it is.
Bro, I'll sing what I want.
No, you
I'll sing what I want. But listen, what I'm saying is this, right? What I'm saying is this. Listen. That's
We'll
foolish.
bring you on. Don't worry.
Listen what I'm saying now, right? Forget the defeatist attitude, right? There's still a lot to play for. Go and get a killer in the box. Bring forward the plans for that. They've obviously got a plan for a striker in the summer. Bring it forward. Even if you have to spend that extra 10, 15 million on that person that you was hoping to get a bit cheaper in the summer. We need it now. Go and rattle Brentford's cage and see if they'll let Mbuemo go.
Give me one name.
Right?
After.
One name.
You tell us everyone. I want to hear your name.
I would personally go and try and get that Vlahovic right now, right? I think it's a player that's doable. I worry with this whole thing about, well, we want somebody elite, so let's wait on Alexander Isak. We've got a lot to play for right now, and then when the summer comes, there'll be loads of teams in for Isak. How are we even guaranteed that Newcastle would let him go? Because Newcastle are probably going to be in the Champions League. They've gone above Chelsea right now.
Scored 2 goals today.
Yeah, exactly. So to me, sometimes your main target is not always what you get. We've seen that many a times at Arsenal, right? Right. So go and listen. I don't know whether he'll get it. I'm just giving my opinion. Go and get. Listen, bro. I don't know about now. I mean, I'm not on the board. I'm not on the board. Listen.
No, board.
Hold on. I'm not on the board. I don't know how to. I'm giving my opinion. I'm giving my opinion. Listen. This needs to stop as well. Just because you say something, oh, you're being too positive. I'm giving my opinion.
I hear it.
This is my opinion. Listen. This is my opinion. I don't know Stan or Josh Kroenke. I'm not on the board. I don't know Arteta. But one thing I'm saying is, we need to get a striker and we need a wide player now. We've got no Saka. We've got no striker. Bro, listen. Do you know what? I run a business. Yeah. Hold on. Let me just say something. Let me just give you a scenario. I run a business. Yeah. Sometimes you've made a mistake. Sometimes, hold on. You make a mistake in a business, right? You can't just sit down saying, "Oh, should have done it before." You then have to reevaluate things and say, "Boy, you know what? We've messed up there. We should have done that better. Now we need to sit down. Let's all sit down and see how we're going to deal with this problem and how we're going to improve it." And I'm saying that this season we've got so much left to play for, despite last week. Go and get that person now.
Professional football club, the world is watching.
So what are you saying?
We've not signed a striker. I want us to get a striker. I'm not saying we don't want to. I wanted Gokwe some early, innit? Osman's another one we let slip, and I'll say it about Ivan Toney. Forget the attitude thing. Right now, I'd rather have a striker up there with a bad attitude than have no one. They were complaining about Aubameyang's attitude, yeah? He should have stayed. I don't care. Barcelona made a profit on him as well. Yeah, we let him go for free. This is not a serious club. It's not a serious club.
For me, as I said, right, you know what I mean? We still got a lot to play for this season. Go make those. I love what Stricto said earlier about it's almost like a pit stop, right? We're lucky right now that these injuries have happened now and not in February or March.
But we knew this would happen.
Oh my God, brother! If you're gonna you're gonna cry all night.
Yeah, I will.
Right? I'm saying, right? There's a chance now to rectify these problems, right? Go and get it done. There's no Saka, there's no Jesus, right? So even just off of logic, you need to replace those two. They must replace them this January, but we're still in it. We have got a very, very special guest, our Arsenal invincible, our Arsenal legend. We got Sol Campbell in the building. Of course, we have to start with that move, right?
It's a bit foggy. I can't remember. Yeah, people are going to be pissed off. People are never going to forgive me. Some people moved on. We've got a new stadium, new training ground, new kind of everything's amazing going forward, and you're still harping about me. It's like, what's going on here? If I'm older and kids and things like that, it's different. I want to win. I wanted to win, and I won. This feels like love, man. Yeah, exactly. Some love, baby.
Trent Alexander-Arnold possibly could go to...
He's not going to go to Everton, is he?
He's not going to go to Everton. He's not going to go to Everton.
Did any Arsenal player look at you, sideways coming through the door, being from Tottenham?
I think maybe they were shocked, saying, "My God, you got fucking balls, haven't you?"
Yeah, that was massive.